Mayong buntag Cebu, and we are live and alive dito sa University of San Jose Recoletos Coliseum, and I would like to welcome you all to the live coverage of today's exciting matchup between University of San Carlos Warriors against the University of San Jose Recoletos Jaguars in the men's division. With you for today is Terence Limpio, bringing you all the action from the court to your screens dito sa Pilipinas Live. The USJ-R Jaguars and the USC Warriors are set to face off in what's expected to be a highly competitive match in the men's volleyball division. USJ-R brings a strong offensive presence while USC is known for its steady defense and disciplined play. With both teams hungry for a win, this matchup could come down to which side handles the pressure better when it counts the most. And enough of the preview, I'll now turn you over to our arena announcer for the starting six.
Introducing our referees for match number 15. Our first referee, Jay Baca from Cebu City. Our second referee, Jessamay Nacorda from Cebu City. Now let's meet the starting six for University of San Jose Recoletos. Starting with player number 2, Sean De La Peña. Middle blocker number 3, Alcaide Sanchez. Middle blocker number 4, Chris Pastor. Opposite hitter number 11, Irish Viran. Outside hitter 17, Carol Cuevas. And setter number 19, Carlo Anito. Their team captain and starting libero, player number 1, Francis Gabuay. Their head coach, Mr. Roldan Potot. Now let's meet the starting six for University of San Carlos. Starting with team captain number 4, John Tubil. Middle blocker number 3, Paul Barro. Opposite hitter number 7, John Mark Solon. Middle blocker number 9, Ray Cubero. Outside hitter 11, Jun Yunko. And outside hitter 17, Adonis Deliosa. Starting libero, player number 2, Orly Patalinghog. Their head coach, Miss Grace Antigua.
And there you have it, the starting six for both teams para sa USJ-R at USC. And dito na mag-aalaman if sino talaga ang mas malakas sa kanila, because both of these teams are well popular dito sa Cebu. Also, the team earlier, University of Cebu Webmasters. And on the side of USC are currently 2-2 in the standings, 2 wins and 2 losses. Meanwhile, dito sa USJ-R, they are 1 win and 3 losses. Right now, USJ-R team captain John Tubil. Anito setting it up. Solon. Sinalo, pero walang follow-up. Ball not over, and a point goes to the Jaguars. First blood dito sa USJ-R, and serving for the Jaguars, Carol Cuevas. Good serve. Setting it up for USC. Anito. On towards De La Peña. That is the score here for the Jaguars. As you can see here, the vertical ni De La Peña. Back-to-back points for USJ-R and De La Peña. That is not over the net. And puntos dito para sa USC, their first point of the game. For the side of USC, Adonis Deliosa on the service line. Great receive. Now setting up the Jaguars. Great block from Paul Baro. Denies it. Here on our net cam, flying up high as Baro. It's a brick wall in the net. And USC, Deliosa. Great serve. Anitos setting it up. USC, counter-attack. Yungko. Salon ng USJ-R. Viran. Viran once again. Salo pa rin ng USC. And now Anito. That's a block again by Baro. Back-to-back blocks from Paul Baro. Shuts the rally down.
1 point lead for USC. 3 serving 2.
And USC on their third consecutive point here in our first set. Anito, back set to Beran. And the ball isn't over for USJ-R. That's 4 consecutive points dito para sa Warriors.
4-0 run for the USC Warriors.
And Adonis Deliosa pa rin on the service line. Great receive sa libero. Flying up high. And Solon, John Mark Solon, star player ng USC. A block from him. And USC now on a 5-0 run. Great receive mula sa libero. Now Viran flying up high. USC, Solon. That is net fault para sa side ng USJ-R. USC once again. Nakapuntos na naman. You can see here sa ating net cam. Boom. He touched the net as he flies up for that block. And USJ-R na naman. Viran, that is out of the line. Walang ball touch dun. And yung puntos na naman ay pupunta sa side ng USC. A lot of mistakes here on the side of USJ-R. And Deliosa. Great serve. Now USJ-R going for that attack. And finally, the Jaguars takes a score here from Pastor. That's set by Anito. Off that ball touch. Chris Pastor serving. Great receive by the libero. And that is a net fault on the side of USJ-R. That is their second net fault dito sa ating set. Again, the net cam here very useful on times like this, especially sa replays. And now USJ-R flying up high once again. Power attack. USJ-R back-to-back points. You can see here dito sa ating replay. Lumipad. That is off Irish Viran. And Viran, great serve and a service ace. First service ace of the set, even for the game here on the side of USJ-R. Na-receive na kanina ni Deliosa ng serve ni Beran. Beran quite strong on that serve. USC, they take the serve here on the service line. John Mark Solon did not go over the net. And puntos na naman dito for the side of USJ-R. 6-9 is our score dito. USJ-R still trailing by 3 points. Good serve by De La Peña. And now a set here. Yungko quite low on that attack. Ball did not go over the net. A point here for The USJ-R Jaguars. Serving here is Sean De La Peña. Great receive from the libero, and now Junko flies up high. Medyo matagal yung follow-up dito mula kay Viran. You can see here on that replay. Flying up high here dito sa USC to the back row. And now Junko is serving for USC. That was a great serve from the back row mula kay Viran. The ball did not go over. Puntos dito on the side of the USC Warriors. 11-7 is our score here. USC still leading. Anitos thought that was a set, and that was a cross-court kill from Anito. That form looked like a serve, a set rather. That was a power tip. Now USJ-R, Alcaide Sanchez on the serve. Great receive dito from Patalinghog. And a cross-court kill. 12-8 is our score. USC on the serve. Ray Cubero. Too strong of the receive. And now Deliosa flying up high. Out of the line. And USJ-R takes the point here. USJ-R now at 9 points. 9-12 here on our first set. And USJ-R. Carlo Anito, the setter of the Jaguars. Great serve. Now setting up high, a block here. Back set from Tubil. An attack here, but it gets blocked. USJ-R once again, but it gets blocked. No entry. You can see here on that replay. That's from Deliosa. A big block. And Tubil. Great serve. Back set. Anito. USJ-R going for a reset. Now for the attack. Great save by Patalinghog. And now Deliosa. USJ-R both on a rally here. Now Anito to his front. A block here from USC, but USJ-R, they save the ball. USC once again with another opportunity. Cross-court kill. Cross-court kill dito para kay Adonis Deliosa ng USC. See on that one, perfect set. Sees the opening. And USJ-R calls for a timeout dito sa ating laro. 14-9 is our score. We'll be right back after the timeout. Babalik na tayo dito sa ating laro. USC still on the lead here. A 5-point lead para sa Warriors. And now they are on the service line. John Tubil. Great serve. Anito will set it up. Patalinghog sets it to the other side. Now USC, no follow-up from Jun Junko and Coach Grace Antigua here. Talimbaro to go for that follow-up. Now USJ-R. That's Carol Cuevas serving. Patalinghog with the receive. Now Solon with that tip in. John Mark Solon. First point dito sa ating laro for him. See, that was just a soft tip in onto the back row. And USC going for the serve. USJ-R as well with a tip of their own. Yungko. Saved by the libero. USC flies up high. Solon. Powerful attack from John Mark Solon. And USC. That replay. John Mark Solon, a power hitter. For the side of USC. Now Anito crosses it. Great block. A block from Solon. And USC on the serve. Great receive by USJ-R. Quick attack here. Now USC for that counter attack, and that is out of the line. USC with a score here. You can see that block. It hits out of the line. The serve goes back to USC. Great receive dito. Veran. The counter attack from Irish Veran is good after it hit the hand of USC's player. Now USJ-R. Pastor, great serve. Now Yungko flies up high, and that is a block. No entry dito para kay Alcaide Sanchez. Here, flies up high. Sanchez is there, anticipating that attack. Now USJ-R. Pastor with that serve. And lumagpas sa linya. USC with the point. 19-12 is now our score. USJ-R dito. And great counter-attack from De La Peña. USJ-R. Anito. See that step from him towards De La Peña. And USJ-R with a switch here. Veran heads off the bench. And Ed Flores is in. He will serve. Coming off the bench here. Para sa side ng USJ-R. Great serve from Flores. And now USC. Power attack. Pero net fault committed. Para sa side ng USJ-R. You can see that as he goes down. And Solon, great serve. That was a powerful one. USC on that counter-attack. Yungko. Tip in, a power tip coming from Cubero of USC. Great awareness mula kay Cubero as he saw that it was quite near on their side, and USJ-R calls for their second timeout. 21-13 is our score. We are now back dito sa ating laro. USJ-R used up all their timeouts for this set already. USC still leading 21-13. John Mark with the serve. Powerful serve coming from Solon, and USC on that counter-attack is Junko, cross-court kill. USC on a landslide here in the first set. Hindi talaga pinagbigyan ni Junko. And USJ-R, Kilat. USC on that counter-attack. Solon with that tip from the back row. And USC once again now established a 10-point lead here in our first set. Solon flying up high. Mula sa likod. And now Solon and USC going for the last 2 points to win the set. USJ-R and great tip mula kay Alcaide Sanchez ng USJ-R. That was just it was quite nonchalant on that power tip. He knows where the opening is. And now De La Peña serving USJ-R. USC. Flores back set. Kilat. Junko. Now USC again on that counter-attack. Second chance here as the ball goes out of the line. USJ-R takes another point here. Back-to-back points para sa side ng USJ-R Jaguars. 2 points na lang ang natitira dito for USC so they can win their set. USJ-R Patalingho, great receive. Now Junko, cross court. Powerful attack here mula sa USJ-R as Junko once again. A rally going on here and Kilat will shut it down para sa USJ-R. And USC calls for their first timeout. 23-16, 3 straight points mula sa USJ-R. We'll be right back. Back to the ball game. USC called for that timeout because USJ-R were on a scoring run. 3 straight points coming from them. And USC just 2 points away once again. Now USJ-R, great serve. Solon sets it up to Junko. But that is a net fault by USJ-R. Puntos dito para sa USC. It was coming from Kilat from the cam, and USC now on set point. USJ-R running for that ball. Chance ball here. USC! And that will do it. USC takes first set dito sa ating laro. 25-16. USC Warriors dominating dito sa ating first set, and don't go anywhere. We'll be right back as we enter set number 2. And we are back. I would like to thank everyone for watching our live stream dito sa Pilipinas Live. And this is still your game, USJ-R Jaguars against USC Warriors. We are now on our second set. Sa first set natin, nanalo yung USC Warriors 25-16. And the Warriors are looking for a repeat performance dito sa ating second set, but USJ-R still remains hopeful. Sa set number 2, they've shown efforts from set 1. But right now, we'll see kung anong kayang gawin ng USJ-R dito to level up or mamatch yung performance ng USC. Now USJ-R on the serve to kick off set number 2. Tubil tips it in, and first blood dito sa second set, care of Paul Baro ng USC. USC up by 1-0. Serving for USC, team captain John Tubil. And Flores sets it up. Tubil with the back set. John Marcelon will take that point off that block. Kasi magpas dun sa linya. And Coach Roldan ng USJ-R. All eyes on his players. And USJ-R, first point dito mula kay Pastor. Chris Pastor ng USJ-R. Flying up high dito.
Serving 2. Now serving player number 10, Ryan Inoho.
And Ryan Inoho for USJ-R. Too low on that one. USC takes the point.
3 serving 1.
You could see it. Pastor didn't really go over the net.
Now serving player 17, Antonis
USC. Great serve on that one. USC once again going for that counter attack. Kilat with the save. That's a kill from Jun Yungko of USC. And USC on the serve. Deliosa is on the line. Great receive. USJ-R tip in. Solon sets it up. And that is in. USC. Another point here. Great effort from Yungko cross court. The open space. Deliosa again with a serve. USJ-R flying up high. Tubil with the back set. USJ-R, another counter attack. Great block. No entry for USC. Dito sa ating replay, see that block. Brick wall. USC and USJ-R. Great receive. Paco Bello towards the cross. And now another block. But that is out of the line. The point goes to USJ-R.
There was a ball touch. Point goes to USJ-R.
May nakitang ball touch after that block. And USC have turned it over to USJ-R.
On the service line, player number 4, Chris
USJ-R with 2 points. There's a great serve from Pastor, and that is a block. No entry dito from USJ-R. Nakita mo yun, Solon. USJ-R as an equalizer for that Solon power attack. Now USJ-R. USC flying up high, sumobra. Pero that was inside. A kill from John Mark Solon. See how powerful mga atake ni Solon. Actually inside the line. Now USJ-R. Sanchez punches it up high. USC. The ball is still alive. Solon. USJ-R sends it back. Now USJ-R counter-attack. A block from Jun Yungko. Yungko says, Nana. You can see it here sa ating replay. Yungko was there. Great anticipation. Now USJ-R, Sanchez. USJ-R once again. They take the point. Scored off the block here. USJ-R with the point. They are still down by 4. And Kilat here. Now Tubil sets it up for USC. A set here, Pascobelio. USC, Solon going for the chance ball. USJ-R from the back row. And that is a great block from number 9 ng USC, Recoletos. USJ-R down as they are in pursuit for a great lead, and Solon far right on that serve, almost hitting the net cam. And USJ-R right now on the service line. Marco Pascobelio. Great to see by USC, and a tip in dito mula kay Tubil. Recapping things, ika nga. As Tubil goes behind the back on that tip. Great serve mula kay Yungko. Enoho. USC chance ball. Enoho once again, power tip. Blockbuster for USJ-R. See there, Enoho sees the opening between the 3 blockers. And great to see by Sanchez as Cubero has a power tip of their own. USC is back on the serve. Right in the middle. 11-6 is our score here on our second set. USJ-R, Pastor, it gets blocked. No entry dito for USC. USC once again, back-to-back points. 12-6. 6-point lead established by the Warriors. USJ-R setting it up for Enoho. And he scores from that block of USC. It goes out of the line. USJ-R, they're on the serve. Great follow-up from Flores. And the ball is in dito. Cross-court kill from Kilat. And USJ-R, the run is starting once again. 8-12. It's Ed Flores serving. USC. Now USJ-R, kilat. Parang kidlat lang. Napakabilis. Kilat, parang kidlat na. Is in between the block of Deliosa ng USC and Flores back on the serve. USC on that tip. That was off the block. Ball touch dito from USJ-R. USC takes that point.
13-9.
The serve goes back on the side of the Warriors. Serving is the team captain of USC. Flores on that serve. Tubel back set. And no save right there. It was a cross-court kill. Mula kay John Mark. And again, Solon, consecutive player of the game for USC. Off their wins. Si Solon talaga. And that is out of the line. 3-point dito para sa USJ-R. And Enojo will take the serve here for the Jaguars. 10-14 is our score. 4 points away from creating a tie here for USJ-R. USJ-R as well. Service error. Trying to go for that cross court. And USC, Adonis Deliosa. Great receive. USJ-R, the block off. USC. USC has been doing well defensively. Pero papunta yung bola dito sa side ng USJ-R. Tubel sets it up. Back again. And Solon with that cross-court kill. You can see how Solon plays it well dito. And USC, Baro. Great serve. Now Pascobello flying up high. Cross-court kill of their own for the side of USJ-R. USJ-R giving USC a taste of their own medicine. Now USC once again. Tubel back set to Solon. As net fault seen on Pascobello. USC will take the point. 17-12. USC still on the lead. And USJ-R Jaguars calls for their first timeout. 12-17 is our score in favor of USC Warriors. Babalik po tayo. We're still watching V-League Visayas live here on Pilipinas Live. Our game is USJ-R Jaguars against USC Warriors with USC on the lead here sa ating second set. 17-12. Great serve from Mina. Pascobello. Miscommunication dito sa USJ-R. USC will take that point from the timeout, and Marcus Mina again here on the service line. Great serve from Marcus. Cross court, pero sumobra. Ball out of the line. USC, second consecutive point. And the Warriors dito. USJ-R making a switch here. Veran and Anito is back on the floor para sa Jaguars. And USC, Marcus Mina. Service ace para kay Marcus. And USC now on the 20-point mark. Hindi talaga nasa low. It goes behind of that receive. Hits off the net, and now USJ-R. Great counterattack from Alcaide Sanchez. Jaguars, they are quite back on track dito sa ating laro. They are still down by a couple of points, by 7 points. And did not go over Pascobello as USC takes the point dito. They're now 4 points away from another set victory. And that is in the corner pocket. Service ace dito para kay Jun Yungko. And the USJ-R calls for their second and last timeout dito sa second set. The score for this game, for this set rather, 22-13 in favor of USC. Now we are back after the timeout from USJ-R, and USJ-R making a quick switch here. Tim Catanos is in. Great serve from Yungko as USJ-R, that is outside the line. USC takes the point. They're now 2 points away from a set victory.
Substitution. Number 9 out, number 5, Gio Valdez in for USC.
And USC making a switch here.
23.
Fan favorite Gio Valdez is in for USC. Now USJ-R, Enojo flying up high. Now Tubil. USC back at it again. Tabuay with the set. And the ball is still alive here. USJ-R taking their time. USC here, and that is a block. No entry. Ryan Enojo. Great anticipation of that attack. You can see that Enojo really saw where that attack is going. And USJ-R, Arthur Alsola.
Serving off the bench, player number 8, Arthur Alsola.
Now USC, that is in the right corner pocket. Dito para kay Gio. And USC USC now on set point. Establish a 10-point lead. USC aims to close the second set. USJ-R. They go for a reset here. And Irish Viran scores it for USJ-R. And they are now back in place here. 15-24. USC just 1 point away. Now USC to the back set to Mina, and that is in. USC takes set number 2, 25-15. And we are going to our last set, probably or possibly, as USC takes back-to-back sets. We'll be right back as we enter set number 3. And nagbabalik tayo dito. On cam dito is Jun Yungko, one of the key players sa laro na to. And USC, they're trying to end this game as we enter set number 3. We are now here, set number 3, USC kicking it off. Anito, now a tip in from Ryan Enojo. First point dito para sa USJ-R Jaguars. And USJ-R taking the serve. Great receive. Flies up high. That is a combination. As Duhenio would make that kill for USC. Elevation niya dun. As USC evens it up dito sa third set. Anito. No one was there for that follow-up. And USJ-R, 2 points sa ating third set. Great set by Anito as well. Would like to acknowledge that. USJ-R, the service line. USC flies up high. That's Baro. Cross-court kill to the back row. You can see that set. Baro will take it to the right side. And now Baro, great serve. Anito. USJ-R keeping the ball alive. They give that chance point. And off the block, Junko, USC. They have the lead. You can see how powerful that attack. Yung paghapak ng bola. As USC. The serve did not go over from Paul Baro. USJ-R. The game is all even up dito, 3-3. Great serve from Viran. Junko did not cross the net. Once again for USC. That has been the error so far dito for USC. As USJ-R now on the lead, 4-3. Great receive. Now USC. 3 straight points dito for USJ-R. And Irish Viran back on the line. Great receive by Patalinghog. Now Junko lumipad. The ball is inside the line. Jun Junko. It's just between Jun Junko and John Mark Solon in this game for USC. As Solon is on the line. It was a great serve. And Nito with that back set. Junko counter attack. That was over a block. We're still on a tie game here. That power from Junko. It's always that cross court. And USJ-R, Anito goes back to their side, and that is off that ball touch. USJ-R. They take the point here. It was off the arm of Junko. De La Peña serving here for USJ-R. Anito sets it up. A tip in dito. Now Anito flies it up for Viran. From the back row, that is Solon. USC making the set a thriller. Is that set to Solon. Great serve from Junko. Now USC keeping it up here. Anito for that cross court. USJ-R na naman. 7-6 dito. And Coach Grace talking things over here for Cubero. And now USJ-R, Alcaide Sanchez on the serve, and it did not go over the net for USJ-R. USC. They are on the serve. Recubero. Great receive by the libero, and USJ-R. That is a no entry from Duhenio ng USC. Duhenio perfectly positioned on that block. Now USJ-R and USC. Again, a block. Great defensive effort dito for the Warriors. Hindi talaga nila pinalagpasan yung mga attacks ng USJ-R as they go for that counter attack. Pero walang sumalo for USC. Just Anito on towards Viran. It's off the hand of Baro. But now USJ-R. There's Anito on the service line. USC sets it up. Goes back on their side as Duhenio. That would be out of the line. USC with the point. Make that a point for the Warriors. He sees that opening. Now the team captain. Great serve from him. Wala talaga. Nobody is home for USC. As Enojo sees the opening as well. USJ-R 9-10. Enojo up high. USC going for the counter attack. And that is 4 touches for USC. USJ-R back-to-back points. The game is all tied up once again. 10-all. Great serve from Enojo. Now Baro with that power tip. USC. Labaw dito of that block. Great serve from Duhenio. Now Anito back set. And Viran, that is a blockbuster for USJ-R. And it's just like a cha-cha game that we have in this set. Kasi the other side takes the lead, like USC takes the lead, and babalik din yung lamang sa side ng USJ-R. We are now here, USC tip in. And dun, sumobra yung attack. But that was a ball touch by USC. So USJ-R takes the point. The lead is back to USJ-R. Arthur Alsola. Now USC, another power tip from Apol Baro. Again, the game in the set is all back to a tie ball game. 12-all. Great serve from Baro. And now Anito sets it up. Sumobra. That was the ball touch from Yunko. Didn't really see that. And Viran on the line. Great receive from the libero. They will set it up for the attack as Anito brick wall. That's a USJ-R. And Coach Grace Antigua dito. not happy at the same performance that USC had in the past 2 sets. Junko flies up high. The pipe attack mula kay Junko. See that set. Great timing on that attack as Solon. Now USJ-R joust. USC off that counter attack. Now USJ-R, but USC here keeping the ball alive. Goes for that tip in. The ball, or the point rather, goes to the side of USJ-R. There's a late whistle. There's a power tip off that block. Again, a late whistle on that point. Now USJ-R on the serve. Junko. And it's inside the line, or touched the line. USC now takes the point. 14-15 here para sa Warriors. And Nito setting it up. And USJ-R, that is out of the line. USC taking the point. Tie ball game dito, 15-all. And on the service line, that's Jun Junko once again. And Nito tip in. That is a point for the USJ-R Jaguars. USJ-R, nasa kanila yung kalamangan. 16-15. Great serve from Alcaide. Was too close. Chance ball. Now USJ-R, a block from Ray Cubero. USC is shutting it down here. There was a close call. They almost did not save the ball, and that block from Cubero would put the cherry on top. And now USC, Duhenio from the back row. That's Solon. Solon crosses it, and now USC. Duhenio, a block here by USJ-R. That is from Anito. Anito dun, sumasapaw as he takes that block. Carlo Anito serving for USJ-R. Great receive by Solon. And now Deliosa flies up high. Cross-court kill dito para kay Adonis Deliosa. Captain serving. Anito back set. Returns it. USJ-R gets another try. And that is out of the line. But that was a ball touch. USJ-R, another point. You can see that that's off the hand of Baro. Ryan Enojo serving for USJ-R. Tubel with a set to Baro. USJ-R. Tip in. USC once again for that counter-attack. Great cross-court kill from Adonis Deliosa. And the game is still on a tie. USJ-R, that's Viran. Great block from Jun Junko. defense from USC as USJ-R calls for a much needed timeout. Mahapas dito yung USC as the score goes 19-18 in favor of USC. We are back to the ball game. Substitution here for USJ-R. Pastor is back on the floor. And USC, great serve from Deliosa. Anito sets it up. And off the bench, Pastor tips that in for USJ-R. And who's gonna break up this tie? Kasi kanina pa ito since the very beginning of the set. And now USC power tip pero nasa low ni Inoho. USJ-R. And now USC counter-attack. That's Yungko. Nobody is there for the save para sa Jaguars. And USC USJ-R makes a switch here. Catanos is on the floor. Jaguars still determined as Baro goes for the serve. Now Anito sets it up. Baro wasn't on time for that save. And De La Peña scores off that USC block. Both teams on the 20-point mark. And USJ-R here, frequent substitutions. Ed Flores back on the floor. Prince Kilat as well. I think they have used up all of their bench already. Great serve by Flores. Now Yungko goes for that cross-court kill. And USC just 4 points away from a game victory. You can see that one. Ibero did not anticipate that attack pretty well. And USC, Marcus Mina is in for John Mark Solon. Great serve from Mina. Now USJ-R, that ball is inside the line. Alcaide Sanchez with the point. USJ-R substitution. USC calls for their timeout. 21 all dito. We are nearing match point, pero it seems like USJ-R still not giving up. USC as well. And the performance of USC dito sa laro na to is, in this set alone, is again not the same sa previous two sets, as they have won the last two sets 25-16 on the first, and on the second is 25-15. So quite dominant victory in the past two sets. But right now, USC still determined to close this game out. USJ-R on the other side. It's Sean De La Peña.
On the service line, player number 2, Sean De La Peña.
Great deceive. Now USC, Cubero. Quick attack. USC after the timeout. That was a fruitful timeout for USC.
USC 22.
As they make a score, they make a point after after the timeout. That is a tip in. No ball touch on that one, and the point goes to USC. Back-to-back points. They're trying to secure the victory here. And a timeout here for USJ-R, their second and last timeout dito sa third set. They're down by 21 to 23. USC 2 points away for a victory. Nagbabalik tayo. Again, thank you very much for watching our live for the V-League Visayas dito sa Pilipinas Live. USC, if you're just tuning in, there are 2 points away from this victory. Now Kilat. USJ-R keeping the ball alive as that is a cross-court kill off the right corner pocket from Ryan Enojo. Powerful. You can see on the replay. And Alcaide Sanchez serving. Set here. And that point goes to USC. 1 point na lang, says Coach Grace Antigua. You gotta make this count. Serve by Cubero. Now Flores sets it up. Great dig. Kilat. And a net falls for the side of USC. Deliosa caught in the net. USJ-R creeping in. 23 to 24. And Coach Grace calls for their second and last timeout. You can see here, she's furious of what could have been a game winner for the USC bench, just having fun here. But they gotta lock in to close this game out.
Back to the ball game. USC 24, USJ-R 23.
We are back to the ball game. Will we see a set extending here for USJ-R, or will USC say the end?
Now serving player 18, Prince Kilat.
And Prince Kilat on the serve. Great receive by Patalinghog. Flores sets it. A block from USC. USJ-R going for that attack. Back again to Kilat. USC. Counter-attack from Deliosa. Now Flores sets it back. And USJ-R, Ryan Enojo extends the set. Everyone in the USJ-R Coliseum shouting for joy. This is home court for USJ-R. USC setting it up. Deliosa. USJ-R set it back. USJ-R once again. That is strong. It was ball touch. USJ-R now on set point. And now on match, that was the set point rather for the side of USJ-R. And USJ-R right now, Ivan Duhenio. USC, Deliosa. And USC still extending the set here. Locked and loaded. You can see that from Deliosa, a blockbuster attack. captain serving here. Flores sets it up for the attack. Patalinghog. Hindi nasalo. And USJ-R back on set point. And John Mark is in for Mina. USJ-R, Ryan Inoho trying to end this set. Great to see by Patalinghog. A tip in from Baro. USC with another set. Chance ball papuntang USC. John Mark Solon. Blockbuster. Solon, if you say good in Visaya, it's maayo. Maayo kayo si Solon in this game. Again, it's just Junko and Solon for USC. As USJ-R right now, that is in. USJ-R still extending this game. Final point here for the Jaguars as they try to take set number 3. Chris Pastor on the serve. Set here as Baro with that power tip. 27 all. You gotta sustain their momentum. You can see that power tip onto his right. And substitution here for the first time. Van Batayola is in sa laro na to. And he will serve off the bench para sa USC Warriors.
Serving off the bench, Batayola.
Great serve from Batayola. And that is a service ace. He is shocked. That is his first service ace for the inaugural season of V-League Visayas. Has now a total of 2 points sa tournament na ito. And a match point dito for USC. Now USJ-R, Flores sets it up. A block! And USC takes the victory. 29-27 dito sa ating third set. And USC will take the sweep. And who would have thought? It was a close one dito for USJ-R. And a lot of effort displayed dito. There was the game-winning block from USC. And Coach Grace Antigua all smiles as they take University of San Carlos take their third win. Their final standing, their final record is 3 wins and 2 losses. And USC here, they had great performance, namely from John Mark Solon and Jun Junko. As we see the final score here, 3 sets going to the side of the USC Warriors. They take all sets here on the first set, 25-16. The second set, 25-15. And on the last set, the third and last set, 29-27. And now let us head on to our player of the game from the USC Warriors. That is Jun Junko, number 11. Great display in terms of attacks and their defense as well. And you can see his teammates celebrating, applauding him for the great performance that he displayed on their final game dito sa V-League Visayas inaugural season. And this has been Terence Limpio, your commentators. See you tomorrow, 7 a.m. for the first game sa Women's Division.